round, just went round, man. Hold around, let's get. Okay, we'll stop. We'll cut it there. I won't bug you too fast, but it's Sunday. We're going to talk about some weird stuff or philosophical stuff. I think it's a good one. I think this is the biggest issue people are going to face when you get rich or when you become a millionaire. And I wasn't going to talk about this. I was like, should I make this video? I don't know how relatable it would be for people. I don't know if people really want to hear this, but I'm coming back actually from church. I got strapped with my camera, and they talked a lot about money, and I thought that was interesting, especially what it was all related to. So I was like, this kept coming up in my mind. I thought about this, and it's even, I guess the bigger concept is one I want to tell you guys with, has to do with money and your attitude. Really, honestly, the end moral of the story is just be nice. Isn't that crazy? I just think you guys should be nice. And I wasn't always nice. I'm not always nice, but I've noticed my ups and downs with stuff, and it's just related. I've changed as I've made money over time. You guys have actually gotten to witness different parts of me making money, and you can see, your behaviors change, and that is one of the big things. I think it's a big thing why some people cap their income is because how they change with money. And you got to be able to constantly be changing with it. Some people are cut out for a lot of money. If you could be entrusted with the little, you could be entrusted with the lot, and vice versa. If you can't handle it, some of you are capping yourself, and I think it is this behavior. And I've seen though, but then this is just like the weird stuff that comes with money. Some people are cut out to handle it. It's not if you can or not. I'm just going to talk about, I guess, different stages of money, I guess, and I guess how the change occurs, and why, why am I saying you got to be nice, and stuff like that. But pretty much at first, I'll start with my story, right? I made money. I was kind of driven, I wanted to make money so I could, flex on the world. I had goals, this and that. It was selfish desire. I think that's where a lot of us start. I started to meet people, get into stuff, and I started to realize, okay, money's not important. Once I started realizing what success was and understanding, the progressive realization of a worthy ideal, I hit that. And, then I didn't care about the money. I started getting it. And, I was nice when I started making money at first, because I was in there, but I was in the right mindset. But then you make the money. So then this is what I'm saying, and this is kind of the point, is now what happens when you go from not making money to making money. And then once you make the money, what levels does it start to change, and what makes you change? And then this is the important part, because I've heard this I've heard other new rappers say this, but I think the first person to say it was Jay-Z. He was like, I started getting rich and I didn't change, but the people around me started changing. And that is one of the most truest things ever. But at the same time, how you respond to that, I think it does change you a little bit. But realistically, you start to make money now, it changes how people treat you. And now, and that's what I'm saying, for some people, it's just a different lifestyle. It's a different thing. That's why some of you want money. Are you sure you want money? I know it's not kind of a weird question to say, are you sure you want money? Are you sure you want, but that's the thing. Money, it could either, it's a good servant, but it's not a good leader. That's what I heard today in church. I was like, damn, that's fly, but it's true. It's not, it could do a lot of good stuff if you know how to use it. But that's what I'm saying, you guys are like, oh, I want this and that, but the other stuff that comes with it is difficult, especially, and then, but people are going to change on you. And now the next level is what happens now. How do you respond to people changing? And then it gets you kind of in this thing. And I think it's a lot of ups and downs as you guys make money. And, kind of, for me, and then it's like, okay, now you got to protect yourself. Now it's not, okay, you could be nice, but if you're too nice and naive, you're going to get hurt. Or, people will take advantage of it. How do you, account for that? Then you see rich people get mean. And I've talked about that, there's a video of me driving my Ferrari, coming back from a night. And I'm just like, dude, the rich people sucks. This one guy's a cunt, but I saw myself, a few months later happen to me. It's easy to go back and forth, and then as you realize, but it's just like, what is the goal and what allows you to get more? And honestly, I think it's crazy, because when I started to be more protective and more, I'm not naive ever, but the less nicer I was, the less opportunities I got. Did it give me more protection? Yeah. I think it's just like investments. I was more protected, but less opportunity, you know? More protection, less gain. But then vice versa, if you guys want more opportunity, be nicer. That's it. If you want to, you know, and that's how it is, and understand how the biggest thing you're going to have to handle when changing, really, and that's what I'm saying with everything. Oh shit, it's 12:45. I should hit Costco. I need to hit Costco up, actually. Yeah, I need some, that's a good move. But, you know, the whole point here I'm talking about this is this philosophy. It's mentality that, you know, a lot of you want to make money in this. It's just like with trading. Have you guys not realized how important mindset is? Like, I've said this before. I say this in the free stock trading course, or the $5 stock trading course, whatever you call it. But it's how, you know, you behave and handle your money in real life will tell me a lot about you. And it'll tell you a lot about whether or not you're going to be cut out for this. But you guys see me, you know, a lot of what takes me a long way is just kind of an understanding on different things of life, and that's you can't ignore that when it comes in here. Again, I saved these for the weekend, but I think anybody who's really investing understands what I'm saying. It could sound really hippie, it could sound really, you know, whatever you want to call it, but at the end of the day, you know, some of the best investors would not disagree with me. This is a sound emotional framework for making financial decisions, and what I'm telling you is what I'm talking about here is how emotions and people and outside factors can really compromise that framework if it's not built on a solid foundation. So that is what I want to communicate with you guys, and that's why I want you guys to be prepared for that, because now here's the point. It's just that if you're preparing, what I'm asking, which one are you guys preparing for? Are you preparing, you know, you want to just make a lot of money, blow up, and not talk to anybody? Or are you trying to, like, do something with it? Do you have a bigger goal in mind? But just what are you preparing to close off or open up opportunity? That's what I want to know. You see, and look at the trading fraternity. That if you guys, and please don't think, you know, I'm not talking out of my ass here. I'm showing you it literally. Are we opening opportunity, or are we taking it away? Now, what are you doing, and what are your mind? Which one do you know? And the best part is you learn and you get to see, but you guys get to take all the experience all at once. So I want to make sure you guys are ready and prepared. I know some of you want to get rich, and I should talk about patience and the timing that it's going to take, but it's not, because it doesn't even matter. Isn't that funny? Because if you do not understand what I'm telling you in this video, if you are not preparing for this, or not, you don't even have to prepare for it per se, as much as you just need to understand it and really understand it, and see how you can reflect into your life both now, at later times, and how it has. But is this what you're signing up for? Is this what you want? And, you know, you guys got to be prepared, because I guarantee you, you know, I'm telling you this, it's dramatic. It's $1 million, I'm saying, when you get rich. But some of you are rich already, and I think you're rich in mindset. And what you'll notice is that your friends who are poor in mindset, you're already experiencing every single thing I've just talked about. Where your friends who are poor in mindset, they start to treat you differently. You see, that's why I have I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna bring on, I was talking to this one girl, and I was talking to her about another girl, and I probably shouldn't do that. You shouldn't take my advice on that, but they were asking me what I found attractive. And I said, this one girl, you know, I knew this girl, she was very rich, but she was very poor at the same time. And I said, how did I define that? And it had to do with mindset, mentality, all of this. And why is it so hard to park at Costco all the damn time? But, you know, that's what I talked about. And it was, you know, bringing that up, I think that's so true, because I've even said, you know, you guys think I'm rich because of money. I laugh at that. You know, I think it's the mindset, and that's what I'm saying, is I've robbed myself of that at times too. I should probably not sit like that, make you guys feel uncomfortable. But what I'm saying is that, you know, you guys might have friends who are rich, or you might be richer than your friends. You know, they might drive nicer cars than you. They might have more money, and they still have poor mindsets. So if they're not in the right mind, that's the first challenge you guys are gonna have to face. And it's like, how do you structure that? How do you stay on your goal and do that? And what I'm telling you, you got to understand that. You know, you have to understand the differences and what it's going to take. But this is just natural. What, at the end of the day, if you're going to change based on how other people's, you know, it's going to really have a tangible effect on you. I'm telling you, if you're ready for your scale and you want more, you can't let it happen, or try your best not to, or at least, you know, in anything's hard, just understand it's going to happen there. But I think that's something I want you guys to be prepared, and I want to talk, because I think really, if you can't get this mental and the mentality down of all this stuff, then a lot of things are going to get different. You know, it's just, this is preparing to make money. I want you guys prepared. in the game on many different levels. So that's pretty much it. I'll leave it there. We're not, you know, I think I might stream tomorrow, even though the market is closed. I'll have some videos for you guys, but let me know what you guys think. I want to know how this all comes into mindset for you guys, philosophy. What about your friends? I want to talk about this. How many of your friends are poor? Poor in mindset. How many of you are around friends still and you feel, let me ask you this way, do you feel it's just your only option, really? Like, honestly, it's your only option because you're like, oh, well, I grew up with these guys, this is that. Like, what else am I gonna do? You know, if I want to be social, you're stuck with who? You can make another account and be anonymous if you don't want to. You know, let me know. But I'm telling you, you have hope in a way. But if you cannot master how that is gonna affect you, you're gonna spend a lot of years or time and money figuring that out. When if you could really master how to move from that, it will be very, very good for you. But I want to know that. So let me know. Like the video, drop a like. I'm sure you already subscribed. If you're not, click the bell. There's a little bell, so make sure you don't miss any of these videos. And I love you. All right, peace.